I doubt there's anyone in Massachusetts who would say we have a healthy and well functioning political system in our country today. Certainly, anyone who watched the presidential debate last week can see that politics seems to be tearing the country apart. The truth is, we have a system that promotes division, not consensus. It's a system that lets candidates win without a majority of the vote. It's a system that shuts out independent and diverse voices. And it's a system in which many of us don't vote our hopes but our fears. Can ranked choice voting solve every problem with politics today? No. But it is a simple, fair, and easy step we can take right now to make things better. So, how does it work? Well, in most elections today, you can only pick one candidate. Under ranked choice voting, you can still choose one candidate as you would today, but you also have the power to rank backup choices, a second choice, a third choice, and so on, as many or as few as you like. So if your first choice can't win, your vote counts instantly for your next backup instead. And ultimately, the candidate that wins is the one with the majority support of the voters. That's why Question 2 has been endorsed by the leading good government organizations in our state, like the League of Women Voters and Common Cause, and by more than 50 political scientists and scholars from our own state's colleges and universities. Ranked choice voting allows you to support underdog candidates without throwing your vote away. It encourages new candidates to run for office, giving more diverse and independent voices a chance to compete and win. And it means candidates have an incentive to reach out beyond their base, to earn the second and third choices from supporters of their opponents, making for more civil and issue-oriented campaigns. Just last month, we saw a clear need for ranked choice voting in the 9-way Democratic primary for Joe Kennedy's seat. Just weeks before Election Day, 2 of the candidates dropped out to avoid being a spoiler. With ranked choice voting, those candidates could have stayed in the race, giving voters more choice without splitting the vote. To make matters worse, by the time they had dropped out, thousands of votes had already been cast for them by mail. So those votes were wasted before the counting had even begun. Under ranked choice voting, those voters would have had backup choices to keep their votes in play. And when the counting was done, the top vote getter won only 22% of the vote. 78% of voters chose someone else. Now, opinions differ on whether he would have been able to win a 50% majority. It's impossible for us to know for sure, but the fact that we don't know is the problem. We need to know that the people we're electing have the support of a majority. Ranked choice voting has been tried and tested, and it works. It's already in use for statewide elections in Maine, for political elections in 25 states, and around the world for over a century. New York City, a jurisdiction with a larger population than Massachusetts, enacted it just last year, and the 2021 campaigns under ranked choice voting are already underway. Who's in favor of ranked choice voting? Just about everybody. It's been endorsed by the leading electoral organizations in the state, the League of Women Voters, Common Cause, and MassVote. It's been endorsed by Massachusetts political leaders from across the political spectrum, including Senators Warren and Markey, former Republican Governor Weld, former Democratic Governor Deval Patrick, and Patrick's Republican opponent, former Lieutenant Governor Kerry Murphy-Healy. It also has the endorsement of Secretary Bill Galvin, who runs our state's elections. There are a number of reasons why U.S. politics today are broken, but many of the reasons are structural, a consequence of the electoral systems we have today. While nearly all other democracies around the world have moved on to fairer and more inclusive methods of voting, we're still stuck with this old plurality method. It's past time for an upgrade. We have the power to do that by voting yes on 2 so that all of Massachusetts can enjoy the benefits of ranked choice voting. To be honest, the only significant challenge this campaign faces is ensuring voters know what ranked choice voting is. We know from experience that once people know what it is, they overwhelmingly support it. That's why programs like this are so important to public education. And if people want to know more, they can visit our website at yeson2rcv.com. That's yeson2rcv.com. Thank you.